Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button to stay updated with all our stories. Have you ever wondered why some seasons of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are overlooked or even disliked? Um, Fans often focus on the classic parts of the series, but there's a unique chapter that deserves more credit. The Red Sky seasons of the late 1980s. Imagine watching the Turtles evolve right before your eyes. The once cheerful comedic tone of the cartoon started shifting around the late seasons. The skies darkened and an ominous hue of red took over the backgrounds. This change signaled more than just scenery. It reflected a whole new attitude to during these final seasons. The storylines grew darker and more serious. The fun, exaggerated fights were replaced with intense battles. The Turtles faced tougher enemies, and even their own villains took on a more menacing edge. Shredder became more sinister, using media manipulation to build his power and turn the public against the Turtles. One of the most notable shifts was the introduction of a new ally named Carter. He came into contact with mutagenic ooze, leading to the Turtles themselves developing monstrous mutations. Their battles became grittier, mirroring the tone of darker comics of that era, like The Dark Knight Returns. Critics and fans often dismiss these seasons because of the change in style. Really, some missed the playful antics, while others felt the newer villains lacked the charm of characters like Krang and Bebop. The absence of some favorites combined with the more intense focus made these episodes controversial among fans. Yet this darker approach was a bold attempt to bring the series closer to the source material. It was inspired by the gritty comic books, and in hindsight, it set a foundation for the even more mature series that followed, like the 2003 reboot. Interestingly, the conclusion of the 2003 version also echoed the darker, serious tone, giving the Red Sky seasons a kind of full circle significance. Now, you might say that the last seasons of the 1987 cartoon were like the teenage years, rebellious, intense, and a little misunderstood. And they pushed the franchise into new territory, even if they weren't everyone's cup of tea. Still, they made the Turtles feel more like the comic book heroes they were always meant to be. And here's a lighthearted joke to wrap it up. Why did the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle refuse to paint his shell red? Because he didn't want to be mistaken for a superhero's bad day. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time, feel feet.